Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In fact, my second live broadcast of the day. The reason I'm bringing you a second video in one day is because I've got a product here that I am extremely excited about, and I've been testing this over the past week, and I just got to a stage where I thought I can't sort of hold back the video any longer. I've got to tell you about the RØDE NT USB Mini. Now, to give you a little bit of background about myself, I've used RØDE microphones for many years. In fact, RØDE microphones used to be a sponsor of the channel, and they were always really good to me. Got to experience lots of their products, and I came to really trust in the quality of the product. I will give you a full disclosure, as I always do. RØDE very kindly sent in the NT USB Mini to me free of charge for this video. They haven't asked to see the video beforehand or for me to say anything in particular, just to share with you my honest opinion about this little tiny microphone. And the audio that you're hearing right now is from the RØDE NT USB, so you are hearing this microphone's audio quality. Also, just quickly to remind you, this is a live broadcast. So if you're watching live, of course, you can comment in the live chat or the super chat. If you're watching after the live broadcast, you can use the regular comment section below. And I wanted to bring you this video live because for my regular live broadcasts, of which I publish a new video pretty much every single day, I use this microphone here normally, which is the RØDE NT USB, the full size version. So this is my regular live broadcast microphone. So to see it against the RØDE NT USB, and I'll show you them side by side in a short while, is really nice because this is such a small, compact little microphone. It is fantastic. I hope I've got the audio levels right. I'm sure I have. I'm looking at my meters there on the screen. To let you know how I've got all this connected before I show you what you get inside the box, this is connected via a USB-C cable that's supplied with the microphone. It's coming out the USB socket on the back of the mic. That's run round into my iMac, which is running the live broadcast. And I've got the live broadcast being run by OBS or OBS Studio on my Mac. And I've got my level meter just there. So this is a USB mic, so it's plug and play. You don't need to sort of install any drivers on the Mac or anything like that. And this is how it sounds out the box. All I've done is just tweak the audio levels, and you can see it's roughly about 12 to 16 inches away from my mouth at the moment. It just sounds absolutely brilliant. I've done some recording into GarageBand just to listen back for myself to hear how this sounds, and it's got very similar characteristics to the full-size NT USB, but of course this is a lot more compact. It comes on a desk stand. It's sitting on top of the sort of inner box at the moment. Also inside the box, apart from the mic, the stand, the USB-C cable, and this little mic adapter. So you get this to adapt it so that you can actually mount it to a stand if you so wish, or a microphone arm like I've got here. You also get the NT USB Mini quick start guide and details of how to get in touch with RØDE. And then it comes on this with this sort of outer sleeve. It says here on the back, 0 latency monitoring. We'll come on to that in a short while. It's a detachable magnetic stand. I'll show you that in a short while as well. And the USB cable, I should mention, is USB-C on this end and regular USB-A on the opposing end. So you don't, for using it with a legacy style connector, you don't need any sort of adapters. It's claiming studio quality, which I'm very impressed with. Headphone output for monitoring your audio. And that is pretty much it. So it's quite a simple, straightforward device. It's got a nice long cable on it. And let me just pick this up. I don't like handling the mics whilst I'm using them, but just to give you a little bit of a close-up, and I will give you another close-up once I can't unplug it because I'm using it for the audio, but I will give you as close-up as I can. It's quite a long cable. So we've got the USB-C going into the back there on the microphone. You can see the USB-C cable just there. And then we've also got, just to the right of it, we've got a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can use that to actually monitor the audio. So that's really cool. Now my voice will go a little bit quiet whilst I turn this around, because it is a front address microphone, so the levels from the back are less, but you should still be able to hear me. And the reason I wanted to show you the front is you've got some LED lights here for connectivity, and also to let you know that the headphone monitoring is active on these two LEDs here. And then we've also got this rotary dial, so you can actually adjust the level of your headphone monitoring, or headphone levels I should say. And it's on this nice little stand, as you can see. It has got some adjustment on the angle, and again this is going to affect the audio while I adjust it, but you can adjust the angle of the mic, so you have got this sort of angle here, and you can also remove it completely from the stand. And this is a nice stand. It's got a rubberized base and it is magnetic. It's a very strong magnet, but this reveals the grommet in the bottom and also the threaded mount where you can put that adapter so that you could attach it to a stand. So let's just pop that magnetic base back on, and that's the only thing. This isn't a negative really or a deal breaker, but there is, because it's magnetic, there's a little tiny bit of movement, but I think that rubber inside there plus the rubber on the base does help dissipate any sort of vibrations you might experience whilst you've got it on the desk. Now I'm going to show you it just so you can see a size comparison between this and the full-size NT USB, albeit this one's upside down. So you can see it is pretty much half the size. So we've got the NT USB here and the new NT USB Mini next to it. So pretty much half the size, and the build quality feels absolutely fantastic. It really does, and I really am enjoying the audio quality. Not only has it got the same characteristics in audio as the full-size NT USB, but it also has the same sort of detail in there as well, and it just sounds exceptional. It really does sound fantastic. If you are limited on desk space, if you are going to put it on the little stand, then this is a great solution, because it really does take up very little space on your desk. If you were going to put this full-size mic on a stand, it's going to take up a lot more room, because you'd need a heavier base, and it just will take up more room. If you're going to put it on an arm, and this is a RØDE PSA1 arm, this is quite a few years old, this PSA1 arm, and it's still going very well. But if you're going to put it on one of these arms, then it's not so much of an issue. But because they sound so similar, I would say this is a great option. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Now, before I give you my final opinion and wrap up the video, let's take a look inside the live chat. We've got Golden Solution. Hello to you. We've also got Bradshaw's Studio from Bend in Oregon. That is awesome. Great that you're tuning in. Thanks for letting me know where you are as well. Also, long-time viewer Darren Gator. Thank you very much for tuning in live, Darren. And also long-time viewer Raymond Moore in the live chat. It's great that you tune in live, because you get to see these products as you're using them, rather than an edited video where I can make a product sound fantastic. You're hearing it as a user would experience it. So if this was not performing as it should, you, the viewer, will hear that. I do this with my camera reviews and smartphone reviews as well. I've just finished doing my Nikon Z50 vlog, which will be out I think on Thursday of this week. And even though that's an edited video, you will see that in some of the scenarios it doesn't perform as expected. And I normally explain this when I'm doing the video, but I'm not here to make a product look good. It's got to look or sound good on its own merits, and this sounds fantastic. We've got Darren asking, how is the proximity effect? To be honest, I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, but it is definitely a front address microphone. And you can see as I turn this round, trying to keep the box noise to a minimum, then you can still hear any audio that's coming in from the back, but it is a lot quieter, a lot quieter. So it does reject quite a lot of noise from the opposing direction because it is primarily front address. Let's turn this back round and you can hear me full volume again. Very cool indeed. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. We've also got Austin Theng in the live chat as well. Thanks for tuning in live, Austin. So if you have got any questions at all about the Rode NT USB Mini, then please do pop them in the comments section below. If you want to purchase one for yourself, then there are links down in the video description area. So use those links. They are affiliate links. They do earn me a little tiny bit of commission, but they don't cost you a penny extra. And there's also a link down there to the Rode website so that you can actually look at the rest of the microphones in their range. Darren's asking, does your voice get deeper when you get close to the mic? Well, if you're wearing headphones, I might get a bit louder, but I'll try speaking at just the same volume. So here I am moving further away from the microphone. Let's pop this quite a bit further away. So here I am quite a distance away from the microphone, probably about 2.5 feet. And as I come closer, I'll let you judge for yourself if my proximity to the microphone actually makes my voice get a little bit lower, or if indeed it does stay with the same sort of tonality. And here I'm round about sort of 2 inches away from the microphone, so probably quite loud, but certainly I would expect it to sound pretty much the same sort of tonality with the lower bass frequencies in my voice coming through pretty much the same. You let me know in the comments section below. I hope that's helped. Oh, and we've just got Andy HHHDX saying, hello Dave, just managed to jump in. Thank you very much, Andy, for tuning in. You know what? Even though I absolutely love doing the live broadcasts, whenever somebody like Andy tunes in towards the end of the video, I always feel really bad. I feel really guilty that I'm wrapping the video up because I would like to continue the video a lot longer, but I've pretty much finished saying what I've got to say about the Rode NT USB Mini. One last little bit of advice, even though I've said that obviously the desktop stand here is suffice, I think this works absolutely fine. Personally, as a video producer or content creator, especially if you're doing a lot of live video, I would recommend getting some sort of desk clamp arm. And the Rode PSA-1 is a great microphone arm, but just because it's so much easier, because you can push the microphone out of the way when you're not using it. If I move my arms, put things on the desk, then it's going to come through into the audio if you've got this on your desk. As you can experience here, when I put my elbow on the desk, you can hear that coming through in the audio. Whereas if it's on an arm like this, the audio sounds absolutely fine. You don't hear any of the sort of movements around the desk area. Quite a few of you coming in live now. We've also got Darren saying it does get a bit deeper, which is nice. And Andy's saying it's fine, buddy, don't feel guilty. It's just a natural thing, I suppose. But I'm going to wrap things up anyway. Can I recommend this microphone? Absolutely. It is really fantastic. I really do like it. Just one other thing that I noticed, the base, even though it's got some nice weight to it, is plastic. So it has shown a few little marks. Well, just one mark there from the packaging. Perhaps this would have been nice if it had been metal. The side arms are metal, just to let you know as well. So that is pretty much it. Oh, one more question coming from Andy. We have also got a question from Andy saying, I should get myself a better boom arm. I'm currently using a cheap newer arm. Well, Andy, I've seen the newer arm, and if it works for you, if it's working well, no need to change. They do pretty much the same sort of thing. But this one, I recommend the Rode one because it's lasted me so long. This must be, I'm going to say probably about 5, maybe 6 years old, and it works absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. So, you know, if your newer one is working fine, then stick with it. It's absolutely, you know, it's absolutely fine. If you find a bargain that's going to save you some money, and I've seen some really good products from newer, then good on you. So that is it for this video. I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. And if you enjoyed the video, hit like, but also share a link to it. Share a link to this video with your friends, family, work colleagues on Twitter or whatever social media platform you use. If you can share a link, that would be absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in another video very, very soon.